Hello world, Shelly here, and today I've got for you my wish list and recommendations for the upcoming Sephora VIB sale. The VIB Rouge sale begins this weekend, April 13th through the 16th. Rouge will get 15% off their purchases with code YAYROUGE. And then the following weekend, April 20th to 23rd, VIB will get 15% off their purchases and Beauty Insiders will get 10% off with code YAYVIB or YAYINSIDER, depending which you are. Rouge can also shop during the 20th to 23rd dates, and this is one of my favorite sales of the year. Now, the Sephora VIB sale, to me, it happens twice a year. The one that happens in the fall, you get 20% off for Rouge, and so that's a little bit of a better deal, but this time of year, I really need to stock up on things like skincare. This sale for me is good for three things. It's good for stocking up and trying new skincare. It is good for getting all of my foundations that I want, the high-end foundations that I review on my channel, and it is also good for getting the brands that I can't get anyplace else. For example, Kat Von D, which is one of my favorite brands, so I like to put as much of my shopping time at Sephora in these two sales for the purposes of getting those discounts. I prefer Ulta's reward program, so whenever I can buy something at Ulta, I do, but I still hit Rouge every year at Sephora, so what can I say? So I've got my personal wish list here. I'm going to tell you guys what I am restocking and what I am planning to purchase to try for the first time. Then I'll tell you guys what I recommend of products that I have a ton of experience with that I would recommend you try if you haven't already. So first up, I'm going to restock my Drunk Elephant C-Firma Day Serum. This is almost empty. You can't see it, so you can't tell, so you kind of just have to listen to it. It's almost empty, and this is something I use every single day, so I am restocking this. I'm still doing pretty good on my glycolic night serum from Drunk Elephant, so I don't need to restock that just yet. I'm also going to try the new C Tango eye serum from Drunk Elephant. I have not tried it before. I use primarily Drunk Elephant products in my skincare routine. I have a few other items in there, one of which I'm going to recommend to you guys, but primarily I use Drunk Elephant. So I'm going to try that C Tango eye serum, and I'm also planning to pick up from Belief the Moisture Bomb moisturizer. Stephanie Nicole talks about this all the time as one of the best moisturizers that you can get. I have dry skin, and I have tried the Drunk Elephant Behydra moisture gel, and I just don't think it's powerful enough for me for the price. So I'm going to try the Moisture Bomb that Stephanie Nicole recommends, and I'll finally pick that up. I also plan to pick up the Laneige Lip Sleeping Mask that was in my March favorites. I am almost out of my deluxe sample of that, and I love it, so I'm going to purchase the full size. I think I'm also going to pick up the Laneige Eye Sleeping Mask. My under eye is very, very dry, and nothing seems to help it, so since I like the Lip Sleeping Mask so much, I think I'm going to try the Eye Sleeping Mask. I also plan to pick up the Tarte Knockout Tingling Treatment, and another thing, you guys have been talking about this in the comments and I've heard nothing but good things about it. It's from Clarins, and I love Clarins skincare. It is the double serum. It's an anti-aging serum, and it's supposed to be excellent, and it's very expensive, so I like to buy it when I can get it at a discount. And I added one more thing to my wish list after I was watching Puffin's Wife. She was talking about the Becca Anti-Fatigue Under Eye Gel. It's like a primer for your under eyes. And, you know, this is with full-on, full coverage concealer. My under eyes are a freaking mess. So I think I'm going to try that as well. Those are, oh, well, there's one more thing. I might get an eyeshadow palette. I've been eyeballing the Violet Voss Like a Boss, and the colors just keep calling to me. I've had it on my loves list for months now, and I can't, get over it. So I might just have to buy it. Now I've got some recommendations for you guys. These are things that I use and love. Now, Drunk Elephant, I understand that it's a very expensive regimen to get yourself into. And the way I got myself into it was I started by buying the travel sizes. these little guys. And a little guy like this will get you about, it got me about 2 months. They say 30 to 45 days, but it gets me about 2 months of use. And one thing that Drunk Elephant recently came out with is a thing called The Littles, and it's 8 of their products. The whole package is $90, and you get a full daytime and nighttime skincare routine with all of the Drunk Elephant products. So I would recommend that if you are interested in getting into a regimen with Drunk Elephant, pick up something like that, or just buy the little travel size kits. There's a day one and a night one. They're like 30 bucks. You only get 2 little things in it. So this Littles thing that you get all 8 products is a pretty good deal. I would start that way. Try it. Use it for a month or 2, see if your skin responds to it, see which products work for you and which don't. For me, most of them worked, but for example, the Bee Hydra I just wasn't super impressed with. And it's a pretty high price point, so I want to love it. I want to be screaming from the mountaintops that this stuff is awesome. Otherwise, I don't want to spend that kind of money. So I would recommend that. Grab that little Littles package. There is one thing that's not in the Littles package that I love, and I don't need to restock it just yet, but it's the Proteini. This is described as kind of like, you know, you put a shot of protein powder in with your morning smoothie to kind of amp it up. It's kind of like your protein shot for your skin. It's not going to replace your moisturizer. Think of this as more of a strengthening cream, but I use it at night right before I put my moisturizer on, and I have really noticed that my skin's resiliency is better. I don't know how else to describe it. I just have more of the bounce back, more of the sort of strength and firmness to my skin that I didn't necessarily have before I started using this, unless you're talking about my skin 15 years ago, in which then it was wonderful. But this stuff is good. It does not come in that Littles package. I love this stuff. I think it definitely made a difference in the texture of my skin, and I would highly recommend it. Another thing that has become a must-have in my morning routine is from Clarins. It's the Hydra Essential Biphase Serum. Also expensive. This stuff, I had a sample that I had gotten from Influencer in a Voxbox in exchange for a review. So the review required me to use it for 7 days, write my review. I had a few days left over after that, so I used it for about 2 weeks. Then I convinced myself not to buy it because it's expensive, and I just stopped having good skin days. It's like every time I use this, I have a good skin day. It's like a hydrating, it's a water-like serum. It's hydrating. It prevents environmental damage. It's like antioxidants, and I just think this really, my skin loves it. So I finally broke down and bought it, and I only use 1 pump a day. So you know, I'm only this far down, and I've been using this for a few months now. So you're going to get your money's worth out of a bottle like this. But like I said, when I don't bring it with me when I travel because I don't want to risk breaking it or, you know, losing it or messing it up. I tend to leave my expensive stuff at home and just bring my travel size stuff. And I don't have a travel size of this, but I miss it when I don't use it. I really feel like it contributes to the overall good look and good health of my skin. Next thing I would recommend, it's becoming self-tanner season. If you missed my self-tanner video, I will link it for you guys. Pick yourself up some self-tanner. I've been using the Saint-Tropez. Thank you for the pronunciation correction. I don't necessarily say that this is the best because I have not tried all of the higher end brands yet, but I do love this stuff, and I would say just get whatever your favorite self-tanner is, and if you don't have a favorite, I can recommend Saint-Tropez, but it's that time of the year, so you might as well, if you're into that kind of thing. I'm pale again, but it's all good because self-tanning is like, you can have color with no commitment and then let yourself go pale again if you really want to. So get on that. It's that time of year. I would also say this is a good time of year to invest in your skincare tools. And with that, I'm going to recommend, if you don't already have a Clarisonic, pick yourself up a Clarisonic. This is a Mia. It's got a cat hair on it. Right now this is the one I keep on my vanity with the foundation brush. I also highly recommend the foundation brush, but I have another Mia that is in my bathroom that I use with the skincare brushes to cleanse my face and exfoliate every single night. This thing has made a huge difference in my exfoliation game. It really does keep your skin, you get smoother texture because you're getting all the dead skin cells off your face. And you clean off way more makeup than you can get with your hands, with cleanser, with micellar water, with a washcloth. This gets way more off of your skin than those methods. So if you don't already have one, it's time, you guys. Get yourself a Clarisonic. Use the discount code. Get yourself one. It's time. It is one of the best things you can do for your skincare routine. And of my skincare routine, if I had to give up everything and only do one thing, I would do a proper cleanse with a Clarisonic. All the other stuff I would let go if I had to. Please don't make me let everything go. I need my retinol. I need my Protini. I need my glycolic. Speaking of retinol, I have tried many retinol serums, and this one's my favorite. It's from Peter Thomas Roth. It is the PM Fusion Serum. It is a retinol, pure and potent time-released, microencapsulated retinol 1.5% with vitamins C and E for all skin types. I love this stuff because it's a water serum and it sinks into your skin like that. It's like just this texture that it almost feels like powder, but it's liquid. It's really strange. Doesn't look like powder at all, but it instantly absorbs into your skin, and it has done wonders for my fine lines and my skin texture. I really, this is the first one that I can say wholeheartedly, all my love. If you only want one skincare piece, I would do this one. I would give up all my Drunk Elephant. If you told me I could not have any other serums, I would keep this one because I think it makes a huge difference in the things that I am trying to reverse. You know, the hard part about putting together a skincare routine is finding the right combination of products that address the issues that your particular skin has and getting products that like to work well with each other. And that's where the benefit of sticking with one line goes. You know, you use all the Drunk Elephant products and you know that they're doing, you know, they're meant to work in synergy with each other. But for example, Drunk Elephant doesn't have a retinol product, and I, for my skin, really want a retinol product. My skin likes it. My skin responds really well to it. So I have to go outside of the line to get other products, and I've tried lots of things. It has taken me probably 2+ years to come to a skincare routine that I really feel works well for me and is doing what I want it to do. So it's a process. Expect it, so make it as least expensive as possible when you're trying things out. Get travel sizes when you can. That's how I tried out a lot of these things. Actually, that's how I tried out everything. Drunk Elephant and Peter Thomas Roth was, I had sample sizes that I started with. Do that, buy the travel sizes, start from there, build up, use these sales to add to your collection. You know, don't try to get it all at one time. You're gonna drop $500 easy. Don't do it if you don't have to. All right, let's get off skincare. Last thing I've got for my recommendations, yes, this is it. The things you can only get at Sephora. So I'm gonna say Kat Von D. The one eyeshadow palette, if you don't have it yet, get yourself the Shade and Light Eye Contour palette. This is just the ultimate cool, warm, and neutral palette to supplement any shimmer palette, glitter palette, any decorative palette that you get. This will be the thing that you use alongside of those sort of utility palettes. This is the foundation of everything. Love that palette. I also love Kat Von D lips. She's got liquid lipsticks, and she just reformulated her Studded Kiss cream lipsticks, and these are just a few of my favorite colors. Liquid lip, #1 favorite, definitely Lolita. The lip liners are also wonderful, and they pair with these colors. My second favorite lip in the liquid lip line is Ludwig. These are just really nice nude neutrals. So here is Lolita, and this is Ludwig right here. Two favorites out of the collection of liquid lips. And in these Studded Kiss lipsticks, I recently picked up Ophelia, which I absolutely love as a nude right there. I've also got the shade Cathedral right here, and the shade Misfit is just a perfect red that's not like overdoing it. These are favorites. I have probably a dozen of each of these, but these are the colors I've been digging right now in the current moment. And yeah, other than that, I'd say pick up some foundations. I've got 5 or 6 or 7 that I plan to pick up, or at least I've got on my list. I don't know. This list, my wish list, is going to put a massive, massive hurt on my credit card. So I probably won't pick up every single one of these items. I will give you guys an update with my haul after the sale, but I've got a bunch of foundations you guys have requested for reviews that I plan to pick up, and my skincare, and that's the plan. So I will keep you guys posted. Good luck. I hope everything that you hope to find is in stock. Get your wish list ready. There you have it, my wish list and recommendations for the VIB Rouge and VIB Beauty Insiders sale. Coming up this weekend for Rouge, next weekend for Insiders and VIB. Let me know what you guys are planning to pick up. What am I missing? What have I not talked about? What's on your wish list? Let me know down in the comments below. Give me a thumbs up if you enjoy sale recommendation videos like this one. Please subscribe if you haven't already. I post new videos every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and sometimes Thursdays, 9 p.m. Eastern. And thanks a lot for taking some time out of your day to geek out over makeup with me. I appreciate it, and I hope you guys all have an awesome day or night wherever you are in the world. Take care of each other. Bye-bye.